Okay.
And I think the live stream can actually technically hear you.
Come with me. I need someone to...
Welcome to the map. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. You're... This one day. Until then, we know the power of Elex. You've not something. Was it a... You... What? As Amric said, our hope from that from Mana Magalan will be from wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring, well,
how does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from Elex to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow stronger. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the elves lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens the mind, connects you and the world.
That sounds dangerous.
There are those who have lost themselves in the journey, but they are rare. It is the power of mana that you can see, and we use. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For us, it is natural. The energy.
So, how do you transform Elex?
Transmute. We transmute Elex. We place the Elex in the mana shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the Elex passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by Elex close to the shrine, you can feel it.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is Elex last week, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
So Kral?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking isn't certainty. The searches for him and the Elex have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the Elex.
I can find Kral for you. For
Honest labor deserves reward. I can put in a good word for you with the warlords. Then, if you decide to join us, that will open the way for you. Then I can offer. I know we own. So, will you help? Good. As a guard, so he may have taken refuge in Ragnar, or he may have strayed further, if indeed he is the thief, and that is yet to be proven. It is mana. The mana potions we make give us that. It makes our, but it doesn't just make us strong.
world?
They bring the soil back to life.
Will you trade me some mana for Elex?
Gladly.
I'd put that weapon away if you want to live much longer.
You, what are you doing? You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract everything that wants to make a meal of you.
I don't know these forests.
That's as plain as a horny troll. You'd better learn quick if you want to stay alive. You're scaring away the prey that is my livelihood. It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed oaf crashing through the forest. Still, seeing as you aren't a natural hunter, maybe you'd like to buy some goods from me.
You're a hunter?
Yeah, I found my place. This is where I belong, with nature and for nature. I want nothing to do with Goliath.
Why not?
Too much talking, too much bullshit. Out here, peace. But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here? To talk?
What?
Whatever. You won't. They're missing.
A berserker.
The forest.
The berserker who was murdered was called Asgore. Did you know him?
Asgore? That asshole. Yeah, I knew him. I kept out of his way. He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated everyone else like rot-bore shit.
Sociable guy, aren't you?
Sociable just means happy to talk shit. I don't talk shit.
When were you last in the forest by Goliath?
I don't know. Not for a year. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliath cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I send them meat and fur, I can stay out here away from small talk and politics.
Do you always hunt with a bow?
A bow? Traps? You should always try and kill at a distance. Learn that, and you will live longer. I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
You didn't.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only asked me about Asgore. What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying to pin this on me?
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here.
If you want an alibi for me, you'll have to go out there and speak to the raptors.
Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where I am? I'm always here in the forest.
Do you...
Nothing wrong. Sending them here just live date while you... I'm not... What's the... Me?
What are you doing here? No one?
You seem nervous.
Yeah. Normally the only people to come out here are albs, or outlaws. Which are you?
Are you responsible for the world heart here?
That's what you care about? The world heart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. Goliath should care as much about us as they care about that plant. But yes, what are we next to a world heart? Ants in history. Here we are standing by the future of Magellan, the very thing given to us in Magellan's hour of need. Maybe that's what Bourne meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are. Out here, isolated with this thing to care about, I've certainly gained perspective.
Tell me, what do you know about Ascor's murder?
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliath out here.
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Ascor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
How well do you know Ascor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him, people talked about him, but I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Ascor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Ascor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Ascor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it, and from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new world heart. But it never arrived.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a world heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
You're out here with a sword and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
do?
What? Who are you? What do you want? Who goes there?
I need to ask you about Ascor's murder.
I can't tell you anything about that. Not anything that's not being said already. He should have kept his head down like me. Ambition only gets you dead. He should have picked this spot and stayed there. Why are you interested in that? Really?
Tell me what you do know about the murder.
Me? I only know what people are saying. That they thought Ascor had run away, but he hadn't. He'd been murdered somewhere out in the forest. I was out here at the time, on guard duty.
Did anyone see you? Is there anyone who can give you an alibi?
Hilda. She was with me all night. Her and Alba, and Dagny, and Erica, Freya, Garrett, Heggie, Magda. They're the trees over there. They're my girls. Very lonely out here. So no, I have no alibi.
You look quite strong for somebody who's just standing around all day.
Maybe. And?
Did you know Ascor well?
Since we were old enough to crawl, our parents were friends. We grew up like brothers.
Have you been trained to use that sword?
All berserkers are. You think I could survive out here if I couldn't use it?
Ascor's body was found near here. Did you see it?
No. I know where he was found. But no, I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't see him. I wouldn't want to remember him like that. My duties keep me here most of the time. So I stay looking after my girls, the trees, making sure they stay safe.
Where do you go when you do get away?
Nearby. Not Goliad, if that's what you mean. I tend to stay out here these days.
Where nearby?
The lift into the Valley of the Damned. That's a good place to relax. There's quite the view of the valley there. It's a good place to let your worries just... I hope you...
Maybe you did it. You knew him.
Why would I kill him?
Why should I believe you?
Because it sounds like you're doing something about this. Like you want to find out who did it. You should start with people who had a problem with him.
Your friend Ascor, what kind of man was he?
Well, he wasn't a simple guy. He was my friend. Our parents were friends. We basically grew up as brothers. But he was sort of ambitious, and that sometimes, well, made him an ass. Listen, it doesn't matter. Just forget what I said.
Ambition could give a motive, if he got in someone's way.
Well, don't look at me. I'm happy where I am. I don't give a troll's ass about promotion.
Are you a guard?
Well, stop asking questions and answer them. Who are you?
You're lucky I'm not an enemy.
Well, you know, it's not like the elves are going to attack these trees, is it? If there's one thing the elves know we got a lot of, it's trees. And it's not like these trees do much. I mean, they're not going to run away while I'm asleep, are they? Did Master Thorold send you? Is there something important? Because if not, just go, okay?
well getting here alive.
Are you a sentry here?
Yes. My name is Thorgal. Just stay clear of the World Heart while you're here, then we'll get along fine. There won't be any shit, okay?
Anything
I don't know. We don't have the manpower to patrol. It's pretty dangerous out there. You'll need to keep an eye open. There are plenty of ambush sites.
What do you do?
The lie.
Ascor is dead.
Dead? What the hell?
He was murdered.
Damn. I knew it.
Can you think of anyone who might have done it?
Me? No. Well, not specifically. He's ambitious, or was ambitious. Last I heard, he was due to be tested by Ragnar along with some other candidates. Past...
So, what do you think got him murdered?
I don't know.
You knew Ascor well?
Yeah, I asked if he could come out here on this assignment. But he stayed back in Goliath so he could take the warrior test.
When did you last see Ascor?
Just over 3 months ago. Not long before I came out here.
How long have you been away from Goliath?
Just over 3 months. Since then, I've been here, trying to survive in the beautiful highlands of Abessa. Trying to manage an outpost with too few people and too few supplies.
And you have witnesses to your whereabouts?
Yeah. More if we can find that missing supply team. This camp by the World Heart is where I've been, and this is where I'll stay until the warlords order me back.
You must be good with a sword to have got post...
Not good enough to hit someone in Edan from here, if that's what you mean.
It's obvious you didn't do it. I think Ragnar must just have wanted you eliminated from suspicion.
He said to question me?
Yes, Duras told me.
Duras? Well, he's a man who stands by his duty. I hope the two of you find the murderer.
I'm working on it.
Look into whoever might have been a rival for Ascor. That's my advice.
Your post seems undermanned.
Ragnar sent the men we could spare. I sent some of them with one of our cultivators to a farm near the domed city. We thought they would be able to drum up some, but instead they've disappeared. It can't be good that they aren't back yet. It's bad enough that the group is missing, but Rock, our cultivator, is gone too. I really need Rock to help me look after.
I can...
You would? But the farm...
Hey, you. No. Ask. How did that?
Were you close to Goliath 3 months ago?
No, I was out in the forest gathering supplies before I traveled out to the World Heart. I've not been close to... Once I had the supplies, I came straight out to Abessa. Wait, you don't think...
Did you know Ascor?
Yeah, he was an arrogant asshole. He'd have done anything for promotion. It's his sort that make me want to say this. Fuck the buzz.
You don't...
Nah, you can't... Ascor could.
Do you have proof of where you were 3 months ago?
I don't know. I don't keep a diary. Depends on the day and the orders. Sometimes I was digging shit alone. Sometimes finding supplies alone. Sometimes marching around and I just did whatever they said. I didn't want to be exiled to the valley.
What?
A sword.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Shit, what? You thought I did that? No way.
As you say. Why are you interested in Tadlar?
I'm sick of the shit here. Berserkers, clerics, fuck them all. It's all law, fuck rules, fuck laws. The outlaws in the desert are the only truth. Freedom, profit, no bullshit.
You want to be an outlaw?
Yeah, absolutely. They know how to live free. I've done nothing but work, follow. I want to see the world.
Why don't you go to Tadlar?
But I know I could earn what I need. If I could just get the supplies I need.
I'd ask Baron.
All right. Even though
Thorgal, and he...
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So...
Besides, if he had killed Ascor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside. All of his suspects are...
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper... Then you have it.
You think you...
I know.
Can you use it, though?
Yeah, I'll deal with...
Then let's go. There's an event...
You lead? Yeah. And it must be him. The others all have...
I thought you said Ragnar...
Ragnar, do you know where...
I found him.
Then we should go there. So... What are the...
What do you...
Bring...
Then you...
No.
Right.
Just Excellent.
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath, as for...
Teach.
Sure. What?
Teach him.
Sure. Are you looking for something?
I'm watching you.
Damn.
I'll help you.
Hey, you.
What do you...
I'm looking for a guy. His name is...
Ray?
Lucky you.
Remarkable country. No, that was...
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction...
Uh-huh.
I take this to Rag...
You want to know...
Very well.
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated.
Me?
You were a rival, Tat. Then you find...
You can't think...
I do.
What are you talking...
Your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside, Goliath. And you spend all your time... Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was...
So you did...
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I can see...
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the...
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the Berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Time for you to step.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell...
You could also...
You'll have...
You don't believe I...
Then draw your...
Then do it.
face! Put that device away!
I can't leave. Stormson.
This had better be... Yes.
Are you looking for something?
You ordered the warrior tourist?
Yes. So it was justice. Ascor's murderer must... Anything you know would be...
Baron, he confessed.
Baron? If he's confessed, he's confessed. And our murderer is found. I will have him arrested immediately. No, I have a better idea. You found the evidence to find him guilty.
With pleasure.
Then go quickly. You did well to bring this information. Here. Take this reward. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
A brave... Is that everything you have to say?
From Malash,
when fate brings...
you live... Opportunity.
Hey, watch it there! You think the... Well, my...
Can I...
I'm a cult, so...
A...
Bicker.
patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back.
Last entry. First the Elex did, but I have no choice. If I don't act, so perhaps... I'm out of lockpicks.
To make
gamble.
I...
And what brings you to me?
No, I'm not good enough for that. often...
I'll